Hey, what is up, everyone? Pastor JAMZ here, back with another review, and today we have the newest EP and project from Jorja Smith. Jorja Smith is 23-year-old UK R&B singer. Thought that her 2018 debut album, freshman album, was amazing, and I gave it a 9 out of 10. Was one of the highest ranking in my list that year. So when I heard that this new EP was coming, I kind of looked into it. Essentially, these are the scraps of what is yet to come of her actual sophomore album. So I came into this, with an open mind. Scraps, I suppose, or songs that aren't necessarily the best that they're going to put into their album. Um, but it's whatever. Not This isn't necessarily a demo album or anything like that. This is an actual EP that she saw that was fit enough for these songs to be put together in. And right away, you're met with 8 songs, eight tracks, and 25 minutes. Um, you know, something I do gotta say that I wish that she maybe would have gone a little more experimental and gone in a new direction from Lost and Found. Although I did love that album, this just kind of sounds like a rerun of the same thing. You have like these beautiful strings. She has amazing vocals. Very strong out. Could hit those high notes. Very beautiful voice. Um, Kind of has like this more deeper tone, not so much like very uh, kind of like a stern, seductive type tone that she has in her voice, and kind of more sentimental and very sensitive in some parts when she hits those high notes. Right away in the EP, you're hit with the first 2 tracks that are the 2 singles that were leading up to this EP, "Addicted" and "Gone." Both tracks kind of complementing each other. Of "Addicted" being, when a person is addicted to drugs, their focus is essentially on that substance and nothing. Or they could care less what's around them, who they're hurting. They're hurting themselves, and most importantly, if they're in a relationship, hurting that relationship. However, this is, as mentioned before in my gems of the week. Um, this isn't necessarily so much a reference to a person addicted to drugs. She's just using the analogy of a person addicted to drugs, of that person being addicted to someone else. All she wants all the attention. She wants that person to be addicted to her, but instead that person is addicted to someone else, and she's in pain because of that. She doesn't like that. Then we have "Gone," which is more of like a electro type pop, not some, but not exactly what you think. It's more like slower and stuff like that. Kind of toned down a bit, but there are elements of that throughout the whole album. Not throughout the whole EP. Sorry. So in "Gone," essentially that person is now gone. She has to confine within herself to get past through this, and it's a great track. These are probably the best 2 tracks, and then we're met with the track with the only feature on here, um, "Bust Down" featuring Shabo. I'm not exactly sure who Shabo is, but from what I heard, she is a rapper. Yeah, way too slow for this track. Um, doesn't go with the flow, doesn't match the flow. The chemistry is not there. Not exactly what they were trying to come through with this track. It's not bad, but it's more of like a decent track. Jorja does come through with the vocals, and the instrumentals a little quite nice, but like I said, that Shabo feature just kind of throws it off a little bit. Um, then we have "Time," another great track, more of like a beach style vibe, like I wanted her to do experimental music and more of a new sound that she was wanted to explore. This was probably it, like a beach sound, but it's only 2 minutes long. Then there's like a skit at the end that's like 20 seconds long. So the listeners kind of left like, I kind of wanted more of that, like I did. Really great track. Check that one out. Then we have uh, other elements of electro pop, but not so much fast paced. You kind of just have like these subtle acoustic strings and little synths, kind of like beats that kind of make it sound electropop, that keep this element of her new experimental sound going. But it's not enough to say that it is electropop, or that she is fully diverging herself into that genre. Home is a little boring. It's probably the worst track on this thing. Um, I think she's talking about like her children, and that she's always going to be a mother figure. But I don't know. It's really boring. Burn, Digging, and Weekend, the last three tracks. Burn is pretty catchy, and Digging also comes through, like I said, with this electro pop. Kind of has like these wavy guitar strings, and Weekend is essentially the end of this EP, and kind of comes through full circle, where she is kind of conflicting with herself, yet just going to just keep writing this out, I suppose, is what she's trying to say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This was a pretty short video because it's a EP, 25 minutes and 8 songs. I'm giving this a decent 6. If you, I know I just said that her debut album was a 9 and was one of the highest rankings in my list of 2018. This is a decent 6 because I really wish she kind of explored the electro pop a little bit, but maybe she could have gone full-fledged into it. Kind of gives me high hopes for her new album that's hopefully going to come out soon, either later this year or early next year. That's fully electro pop, that she's just going to diverge herself into it. Really sad to see that the Gone and Addicted go to waste, kind of. Like, they are really good tracks. She could have put them on her album. But yeah, this is a decent 6. I wish she could have just kind of stray away from what she already gave us. Like, yes, it's amazing, but give us something fresh. And yeah, kind of misused her only feature as well. Really slow beat, and the worst track, Home. Yeah, really boring. Not even like, I was like falling asleep while I was listening to it. I swear. So, decent 6. Let me know what you all think. Be Right Back by Jorja Smith. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the video. We are almost at 100 subscribers. I have special things planned for you and the channel. Thank you, and stay safe.